Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, stepping out of bed, and suddenly realizing that your entire world has changed. The limitations you once believed in have vanished, your confidence has skyrocketed, and opportunities seem to appear at every turn. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, what if I told you that this transformative power lies dormant within your own mind, waiting to be unleashed? Picture your mind as a vast, unexplored wilderness. Hidden within its depths are treasures beyond imagination. The power to heal, to create, to manifest your wildest dreams. But like any great explorer, you need the right tools and map to navigate this inner landscape. That's where meditation and intentional thought come in, serving as your compass and machete on this thrilling journey of self-discovery. But here's the kicker. This isn't some far-off, unattainable goal. You don't need to spend years meditating in a cave or have a PhD in neuroscience to tap into this power. In fact, with just 10 minutes a day, you can begin to rewire your brain, challenge limiting beliefs, and step into a reality of your own design. In this video, we'll dive deep into the science behind thought and reality, exploring the fascinating world of neuroplasticity and the mind-body connection. We'll uncover ancient wisdom and cutting-edge research that prove just how malleable our brains really are. But we won't stop at theory. Oh no. We're going to arm you with practical, powerful techniques that you can start using today to transform your life from the inside out. So, are you ready to unlock your mind's true potential? To step into a reality where your thoughts shape your world and your wildest dreams are within reach? Then buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the landscape of your mind. And trust me, by the time we're done, you'll never look at yourself or the world around you the same way again. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and stick around until the very end. Every second of this video is packed with life-changing insights you won't want to miss. Let's begin this transformative journey together. The science behind thought and reality. Imagine for a moment the great Michelangelo, standing before a massive block of marble. To the untrained eye, it's just a hunk of stone. But in Michelangelo's mind, he already sees the masterpiece within, his famous statue of David. With each careful chisel stroke, he brings that vision to life, transforming raw material into a work of art that would inspire millions for centuries to come. In many ways, our brains are like that block of marble, and our thoughts are the chisel. Every idea, every belief, every moment of focus is slowly but surely carving neural pathways, shaping the very structure of our minds. This incredible ability of our brains to change and adapt is called neuroplasticity, and it's revolutionizing our understanding of human potential. But here's where it gets really exciting. Unlike Michelangelo's David, our brains never stop being moldable. Right now, as you're watching this video, new connections are forming, others are being strengthened or pruned away. Your brain is quite literally changing with every passing moment. So what does this mean for you? It means that the power to reshape your reality begins right between your ears. Those limiting beliefs you've been carrying around? They're just well-worn neural pathways, waiting to be redirected. That goal that seems impossibly out of reach? With the right mental sculpting, you can build a brain that sees it as not just possible, but inevitable. But neuroplasticity is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's dive deeper into the mind-body connection. Have you ever noticed how a stressful thought can make your heart race, or how a moment of calm can ease tension in your muscles? This isn't just coincidence. It's a powerful demonstration of how our thoughts directly influence our physical reality. Research has shown that regular meditation can lower blood pressure, boost immune function, and even change the expression of our genes. That's right. Your thoughts aren't just changing your mind, they're changing your body at a cellular level. And the evidence keeps piling up. Studies on long-term meditators have found increased gray matter in areas of the brain associated with learning, memory, and emotional regulation. It's as if meditation is giving these brain regions a workout, building mental muscle that enhances our ability to navigate life's challenges. But perhaps you're thinking, this all sounds great, but I'm not a monk or a neuroscientist. How can I actually use this information? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore next. We're about to embark on a journey through the transformative process, breaking down how you can harness the power of your mind to create lasting change in your life. Are you ready to start sculpting your own masterpiece? Because in our next section, we're going to hand you the chisel and show you exactly how to use it. Get ready to unlock the hidden potential of your mind and step into a reality of your own design. The transformative process. Step 1. Cultivating awareness. Close your eyes for a moment. What do you hear? What do you feel? What thoughts are drifting through your mind right now? This simple act of tuning in to your present experience is the foundation of mindfulness, and it's the first step in our transformative journey. Mindfulness meditation is like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see all the furniture you've been stumbling over. The anxious thoughts, the self-doubt, the limiting beliefs that have been shaping your reality without you even realizing it. But here's the crucial part. Mindfulness isn't about judging these thoughts or trying to push them away. It's about observing them with curiosity and compassion. Imagine you're sitting by a river, watching leaves float by on the current. Each leaf is a thought or feeling. You don't need to dive in after them or try to stop them. You simply watch them pass. This practice might seem simple, even trivial at first. But don't be fooled. It's incredibly powerful. By creating space between yourself and your thoughts, you're taking the first step towards regaining control over your mind. You're no longer at the mercy of every stray thought or emotion that passes through. You're the observer, the director of your mental landscape. Start small. Set aside just 5 minutes a day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. When thoughts arise, and they will, gently acknowledge them and return your focus to your breath. It's not about having a perfectly clear mind. It's about building the muscle of awareness. As you cultivate this awareness, you'll start to notice patterns in your thinking. You might catch yourself falling into familiar cycles of negative self-talk or worry. But remember, awareness is the first step to change. Once you can see these patterns clearly, you have the power to choose a different response. And that's exactly what we'll explore in our next step, challenging those limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. Are you ready to shine a light on the hidden corners of your mind and start rewriting your mental script? Let's dive in. Step 2. Challenging limiting beliefs. Picture this. You're about to step onto a stage to give a presentation. Your heart is racing, your palms are sweaty, and a familiar voice in your head whispers, "You're going to mess this up. You're not good enough." Sound familiar? These limiting beliefs are like invisible chains holding us back from reaching our true potential. But here's the liberating truth. These beliefs are not facts. They're stories we've told ourselves so many times that we've started to believe them. And just like any story, they can be rewritten. The first step in challenging these beliefs is to catch them in action. Remember that awareness we cultivated in step 1? This is where it really pays off. Start paying attention to your self-talk, especially in challenging situations. What are the recurring themes? What are the beliefs that seem to pop up again and again? Once you've identified a limiting belief, it's time to put it on trial. Imagine you're a detective gathering evidence. Is there any concrete proof that this belief is true? Or is it based on assumptions, past experiences, or things others have told you? Let's take that presentation example. The belief "I'm not good enough" might feel true in the moment, but is there evidence to support it? Have you successfully completed projects in the past? Have you received positive feedback from colleagues? Start collecting evidence that contradicts your limiting belief. Next, it's time to reframe. If a friend came to you with this belief, what would you tell them? Often, we're much kinder and more rational when it comes to others than we are with ourselves. Use that same compassion and logic on your own beliefs. Instead of "I'm not good enough," try reframing it as "I'm continually learning and improving," or "I have valuable insights to share." It might feel uncomfortable at first. These new beliefs don't have the deep neural pathways of the old ones yet. But remember our lesson on neuroplasticity? With repetition, these new, empowering beliefs will start to feel more natural. This process of challenging and reframing isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice, a mental workout that strengthens your ability to choose empowering thoughts over limiting ones. And as you build this skill, you'll find yourself becoming more resilient, more confident, and more capable of creating the reality you desire. Speaking of creating your desired reality, that's exactly what we'll explore in our next step. Get ready to harness the incredible power of visualization and positive thinking to bring your dreams into sharp focus. The best part? Your brain won't know the difference between what you vividly imagine and what's actually happening. Intrigued? Let's dive in. Step 3. Visualization and positive thinking. Imagine for a moment that you're a world-class athlete. It's the night before the biggest competition of your life. As you lie in bed, eyes closed, you're not sleeping. You're visualizing. In your mind's eye, you see yourself performing flawlessly, feel the rush of adrenaline, hear the roar of the crowd as you clinch victory. This isn't just daydreaming. It's a powerful technique used by top performers in every field to prime their brains for success. The incredible thing is, your brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize, you're actually creating and strengthening the same neural pathways that you would use when performing the real action. It's like a mental rehearsal, training your brain for success before you even step onto the stage. So, how can you harness this power? Start by getting crystal clear on what you want to achieve. Close your eyes and imagine your goal in vivid detail. What does success look and feel like? Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel in this moment of triumph? Make this visualization a daily practice. Spend just 5 minutes each morning imagining yourself living your ideal day, achieving your goals, being the person you want to become. The more detailed and emotionally engaging your visualization, the more powerful its effect on your brain and ultimately your reality. But visualization is just one piece of the puzzle. To truly reshape your reality, you need to align your everyday thoughts with your vision. This is where positive thinking and affirmations come in. Affirmations are positive statements that challenge and overcome self-sabotaging and negative thoughts. When you repeat them regularly and believe in them, you can start to make positive changes. The key is to phrase your affirmations in the present tense, as if they're already true. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be confident," say, "I am confident and capable." Instead of "I hope to succeed," say, "I am successful in all my endeavors." It might feel awkward or even silly at first, but remember, you're laying down new neural pathways. With repetition, these positive thoughts will become your new default. But here's a crucial point. Positive thinking isn't about denying reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching challenges with a growth mindset, believing in your ability to learn, adapt, and overcome. It's about focusing on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. As you combine visualization with positive thinking, you're creating a powerful mental environment for success. You're training your brain to spot opportunities, to believe in your capabilities, and to persist in the face of challenges. And the best part? This isn't just feel-good fluff. Studies have shown that optimists are healthier, more successful, and more resilient in the face of setbacks. By cultivating a positive mindset, you're not just changing your thoughts, you're changing your life. But as powerful as these techniques are, they're not magic bullets. To see real change, you need to turn these practices into habits. And that's exactly what we'll explore in our next section. Get ready to learn how to make meditation and positive thinking as natural as brushing your teeth. The key to your new reality is consistency. Let's dive in and discover how to make it happen. Step 4. Consistent practice. Remember learning to ride a bike? At first, it seemed impossible. You wobbled, you fell, you might have even sworn you'd never get it. But you kept at it. Day after day, you got back on that bike. And then, almost like magic, it clicked. Suddenly, you were cruising down the street, the wind in your hair, wondering how it ever seemed so hard. Creating your new reality through meditation and thought works the same way. It's not about perfect performance right out of the gate. It's about showing up day after day and putting in the work. It's about building a habit so ingrained that it becomes as natural as breathing. So, how do we build this consistency? First, start small. If the idea of meditating for an hour every day seems overwhelming, begin with just 5 minutes. Remember, it's better to meditate for 5 minutes every day than for an hour once a week. Consistency trumps intensity every time. Next, link your new habit to an existing one. This is called habit stacking, and it's a powerful way to integrate new behaviors into your life. For example, you might decide to meditate right after you brush your teeth in the morning, or to practice visualization while your coffee is brewing. By piggybacking on habits you already have, you make it easier to remember and stick to your new practice. But let's be real. There will be days when you don't feel like meditating. Days when positive thinking seems impossible. This is where the real work begins. On these days, commit to doing just 1 minute. Often you'll find that once you start, you want to continue. And even if you don't, you've still maintained the habit, keeping those neural pathways strong. It's also crucial to track your progress. Keep a simple journal or use a habit tracking app to mark off each day you complete your practice. Seeing that chain of check marks grow can be incredibly motivating. And on days when you miss a session, don't beat yourself up. Simply recommit and get back on track the next day. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Every time you meditate, every time you challenge a negative thought, every time you visualize your success, you're rewiring your brain. You're sculpting your new reality, one day at a time. And here's the exciting part. As you build this consistency, you'll start to notice changes. Maybe you'll find yourself reacting more calmly to stress. Perhaps you'll catch yourself automatically reframing negative thoughts. You might even start attracting opportunities that align with your visualizations. These small wins are signs that your practice is working, fuel for your motivation to keep going. But what about when life gets in the way? When work deadlines loom, family obligations pile up, or unexpected challenges arise? That's exactly what we'll explore in our next section. We'll dive into practical strategies for overcoming obstacles and staying committed to your practice, no matter what life throws your way. Are you ready to become unstoppable in your journey to create your new reality? Let's dive in. Practical techniques. Now that we've laid the groundwork, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get practical. I'm going to share with you 3 powerful techniques that you can start using today to reshape your reality. Think of these as your daily mental workout, simple exercises that, when practiced consistently, can lead to profound changes in your life. First up, let's talk about the 5-minute mindfulness meditation. This is your mental reset button, a way to step out of the chaos of daily life and into a space of calm awareness. Find a quiet spot and sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Now, simply focus on your breath. Feel the air moving in and out of your body. When thoughts arise, and they will, gently acknowledge them and return your focus to your breath. That's it. Just 5 minutes of this can lower stress, improve focus, and increase your overall sense of well-being. Next, let's explore a visualization exercise for manifesting your goals. Close your eyes and imagine your goal as if it's already achieved. See it in vivid detail. If your goal is a new job, imagine sitting at your new desk. Feel the excitement of tackling new challenges. Hear the congratulations of your colleagues. Engage all your senses to make this vision as real as possible. As you do this, Pay attention to the positive emotions that arise. Let yourself fully experience the joy, pride, and satisfaction of achieving your goal. This exercise not only programs your brain for success, but also generates positive emotions that can uplift your entire day. Finally, let's talk about gratitude journaling. This simple practice can radically shift your perspective and open you up to more positivity in your life. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things, like a loving family, or small pleasures, like a perfect cup of coffee. The key is to really feel the gratitude as you write. This practice trains your brain to notice the good in your life, creating an upward spiral of positivity that can transform your reality. These techniques are simple, but don't underestimate their power. Neuroscience has shown that repetition is key to rewiring our brains. So commit to practicing these techniques daily, even if it's just for a few minutes. You're not just going through the motions, you're literally reshaping your brain, and by extension, your reality. But don't just take my word for it. In our next section, we'll explore real-life success stories of people who have used these techniques to transform their lives. From overcoming anxiety to achieving career breakthroughs, these stories will inspire you and show you what's possible when you harness the power of your mind. Are you ready to see what your new reality could look like? Let's dive in. Integrating new habits into daily life. Imagine your typical day. The alarm blares, you rush through your morning routine, race to work or school, tackle a million tasks, and before you know it, you're back in bed, exhausted. Where's the time for meditation and visualization and all of that? The secret is this: you don't need to carve out huge chunks of time. Instead, you can weave these practices into the nooks and crannies of your day. Let's start with mindful awareness. This isn't about sitting in lotus position for hours. It's about bringing your full attention to whatever you're doing, right now. Washing dishes, feel the warmth of the water, the slickness of the soap. Stuck in traffic? Notice the tension in your body and consciously relax. Waiting in line at the grocery store? Take a few deep breaths and observe your surroundings without judgment. These micro moments of mindfulness add up, training your brain to stay present and calm throughout the day. Next, let's talk about setting intentions. Each morning, before you even get out of bed, take a moment to set an intention for your day. It could be as simple as, today, I choose to respond to challenges with calm and clarity. Or, I am open to opportunities for growth and success. This primes your brain to notice and create experiences that align with your intention. Visualization doesn't have to be a lengthy, eyes-closed session, although those are great too. Try this. Whenever you're about to enter an important situation, a meeting, a date, a difficult conversation, take 30 seconds to vividly imagine it going well. See yourself speaking confidently, listening attentively, finding solutions. This quick mental rehearsal can significantly impact your performance and outcomes. Gratitude can be woven into your day in countless ways. Maybe you start a gratitude jar, dropping in a note about something you're thankful for whenever you pass by. Or set a gratitude alarm on your phone, prompting you to pause and appreciate something in that moment. Even saying a silent thank you for your coffee, your comfortable shoes, or a kind word from a colleague can shift your energy and perspective. Remember, consistency trumps intensity. 5 minutes of daily practice is far more powerful than an hour-long session once a week. The key is to make these practices so integrated into your routine that they become second nature, as automatic as brushing your teeth. But let's be real. Adopting new habits isn't always smooth sailing. There will be days when you forget, when you're too tired, when life throws you a curveball. And that's okay. The magic lies not in perfection, but in your ability to start again, to recommit to your practice even after a setback. Which brings us to our next crucial topic: overcoming obstacles. How do you stay committed when the initial excitement wears off? What do you do when doubt creeps in? Or when you're not seeing results as quickly as you'd like? In our next section, we'll tackle these challenges head-on. equipping you with strategies to stay the course, no matter what life throws your way. Are you ready to become unstoppable in your journey to create your new reality? Let's dive in. Overcoming obstacles. Picture this. You've been meditating and visualizing for weeks. You're feeling good, noticing small changes. Then suddenly, life throws you a curveball. Maybe it's a stressful work project, a family crisis, or just a string of bad days. Your practice falls by the wayside, and doubt starts to creep in. Is this really working? You wonder. Maybe I'm just kidding myself. First things first, this is normal. Every single person who's embarked on a journey of personal growth has faced obstacles and setbacks. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up lies in how they handle these challenges. Let's start with skepticism, both your own and others. It's natural to have doubts, especially when you're trying something new. Instead of fighting these doubts, get curious about them. Where are they coming from? What evidence do you have for and against them? Often, simply examining our skepticism can rob it of its power. As for skepticism from others, remember this: your journey is your own. While support is wonderful, you don't need anyone else's permission or approval to work on improving yourself. In fact, sometimes the skepticism of others can be a sign that you're growing beyond old limitations. Next, let's talk about motivation. It's easy to stay committed when you're seeing rapid changes, but what about when progress slows down or plateaus? This is where your why becomes crucial. Reconnect with your deepest reasons for starting this journey. Write them down, create a vision board, or record a message to your future self. On tough days, revisit these reminders of your ultimate goals. Another common obstacle is the all-or-nothing mindset. You miss one day of meditation, so you figure you've blown it and give up entirely. Sound familiar? The antidote to this is self-compassion and flexibility. If you miss a day, simply start again the next day. Remember, it's the overall trend that matters, not daily perfection. Time constraints are another frequent challenge. If you're struggling to find time for your practice, get creative. Can you wake up 10 minutes earlier? Can you use your lunch break for a quick meditation? Remember, even a few minutes of focused practice is better than nothing. Perhaps the biggest obstacle of all is impatience. In our instant gratification world, it's easy to get frustrated when we don't see immediate dramatic results. This is where trust in the process becomes essential. Remind yourself that you're rewiring years of neural pathways. It takes time, but the changes, once they come, are profound and lasting. Here's a powerful technique for staying committed. Track your progress. Keep a journal of your practice and any changes you notice, no matter how small. Looking back over weeks and months, you'll likely be amazed at how far you've come. Lastly, don't go it alone. Find a community of like-minded individuals, whether online or in person. Share your challenges and victories, learn from others, and let their support carry you through tough times. Remember, every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to create the reality you desire. These challenges aren't roadblocks. They're opportunities for growth and deeper commitment to your practice. As we near the end of our journey together, let's take a moment to recap the incredible power you now hold in your hands. In our final section, we'll summarize the key points of our exploration and send you off with a powerful call to action. Are you ready to step into your new reality? Let's wrap this up. We've come a long way together, haven't we? From exploring the fascinating science of neuroplasticity to learning practical techniques for reshaping our reality, we've unlocked the incredible potential of the human mind. Let's take a moment to recap the key points of our journey. 1. Your thoughts literally shape your reality through the power of neuroplasticity. 2. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools for cultivating awareness and challenging limiting beliefs. 3. Visualization and positive thinking can program your brain for success and attract opportunities into your life. 4. Consistency is key. Small, daily practices are more powerful than occasional intense sessions. 5. Integrating these practices into your daily life doesn't require huge time commitments. It's about finding moments throughout your day. 6. Obstacles are normal and can be overcome with the right mindset and strategies. But here's the thing. All the knowledge in the world won't make a difference unless you take action. So here's my challenge to you. Commit to a 30-day practice. Start small. Maybe it's 5 minutes of meditation each morning, or a daily gratitude journal, or a visualization session before bed. Whatever you choose, commit to doing it every day for the next month. Why 30 days? Because that's long enough to start forming a habit, to begin noticing changes, and to push through initial resistance. It's a manageable chunk of time that can lead to profound shifts in your life. Imagine where you could be in 30 days. What limiting beliefs might you have challenged? What new opportunities might you have attracted? How might your relationships, your work, your overall sense of well-being have improved? The power to create this new reality is in your hands right now. Will you take it? As you embark on this journey, remember that you're not alone. Share your experiences in the comments below. What techniques are you excited to try? What challenges are you anticipating? Your insights might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own journey. And if you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe. By spreading this knowledge, you're not just helping yourself, you're contributing to a ripple effect of positive change in the world. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. Your step starts now. So take a deep breath, set your intention, and step boldly into your new reality. The power of your mind is waiting to be unleashed. What will you create? Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the mind's incredible potential. Until next time, keep thinking big, stay curious, and never stop believing in the power of your thoughts to shape your reality. Your new life is waiting. Go out there and create it. Go.